Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here, SHOT Show 2022 with Tomas from We Knife Civivi. How you doing?
Good to have you guys here at SHOT Show 2022.
I appreciate it. So you got some new stuff on the table for us?
We got some wonderful offerings from We Civivi knives.
Okay.
Starting off, we have the Persian. This is a titanium bolster, green micarta scales. Beautiful knife here. It has a flawless, smooth action on there. Love that compound grind too. And this knife fits really well in the hand. It really fills it up. You have a lot of purchase on there with a thick spine. Super excited about this one. Next up, we have this one from Snakes. Look at that. Really awesome new lock that he's come out with. It is super fidget friendly.
So is that just a push-in style lock?
Yeah,
at the
you're
top?
gonna bring it up on the top and it's gonna drop back.
Okay.
And this thing, man, you can play with this for days. Pocket clip is gonna be on the back here. I think the real factor is gonna be that blade shape. It's super utilitarian, just for lots of work.
And then what do you have on the handles? Is that titanium?
This is also gonna be 6AL4V titanium.
Oh, nice.
CPM 20 CV blade steel on this one.
Stepping it up there.
Next up, we have the Ferrum Forge.
I like
Malice,
that.
button lock. I'm gonna click this a couple of times because the lock on this, like, just that sound. This is gonna be a hot seller. 6AL4V titanium on this, and also CPM 20 CV. What I really like about this too is you can spidey flick it as well, and it locks right into place for a great everyday utility.
What's the blade length?
Blade length on this, I believe, is about 2.75, maybe 3 inches around there. I have to get the exact specs.
Yeah,
but
kind of that medium folder size.
It's perfect for the finger. It's not gonna scare anyone when you pull it out of the pocket. I'll tell you that.
Deep carry on that?
The pocket clip on this is
it's milled.
pretty deep carry, and it just flows with everything. Super rounded scales on that, very comfortable and ergonomic. Next up from Alan Olishewitz, we have the press check. So we starting to branch out a little bit more into that tactical knife world. A cool thing I want to note on this is that locking mechanism here.
Oh yeah.
So this is Alan Olishewitz. He designed this over 20 years ago. That's what he was telling me today. And I mean, you can spidey flick it. Has a great harpoon blade shape on here. It's coming in 2 different models. Again, this is titanium, matching in with that G10, and it does have a skull crusher on the backside.
Okay.
So check out these 2 models. We have the Tonto and that drop point. So 2 different offerings. I'm personally partial to this. Just so much utilitarian value. But if you're going for looks and that wow factor, you got that recurve harpoon. I mean, that thing is...
Same blade steel on both?
Same blade steel. I believe this is CPM 20 CV. And that deep carry pocket clip on this bad boy. And also just take note of that skull crusher back there. Definitely a little added flair. So that's the press check.
Press check, nice.
All right, next up we have the Altus. This is from Civivi. I think this is going to be a really awesome and very popular everyday carry blade. I mean, it just locks into the hand. So much utilitarian factor on this with the button lock and thumb studs. G10, I believe this is Nitro V that we have. Again, still pending because this is a prototype, and deep carry pocket clip on there.
And on the blade coating, is that kind of a black wash?
Yeah, it's like an oxide, a little bit of a stone wash underneath there. So you definitely are going to be able to use it. It's not going to be like a pretty boy. We want people to use their knives.
Definitely.
And this thing is just,
And from Civivi on that one, what's price range?
Price range, no say yet.
Okay,
no say yet. But if I had to guess, I'd say probably $100 around that point.
Somewhere in there. Okay,
somewhere around
pricing.
You know, Civivi pricing.
And then
that's MAP pricing before MSRP.
Okay. And then on that one, just real quick, colors. Don't know yet. Okay.
It's
just
still
prototype.
Same with the next one coming up. I hope they come out with some more micarta. Again. Don't know. This one, again, name pending, but we're super excited about this one. A lot of people have been, this is a great one.
Send name submissions to weknife.com.
Drop them in the comments below, man. It's for real. So green micarta on this one. The button has been shaved down a little bit, so it's a little bit less intrusive.
Okay.
Really hard-working knife. Thick blade. Civivi has really been nailing the geometry. This thing comes down to such a fine slicing point. Really awesome on the back cap as well, which brings us to the pocket clip. Ultra deep carry pocket clip on here. And also take note of how the skeletonized liners are. So although it is a larger knife, it melts into the hand and it's very lightweight considering. So I also believe this is Nitro V on this, but again, still pending. So
sure. And when do you think those will drop?
They're coming out throughout the month, and I will say that throughout the next coming months, we're going to have a couple of drops, and throughout the year, we have a couple of different surprises coming out. So stay tuned for that.
All right.
So they're also branching out to the everyday carry community. We see a lot of people breaking the tips off of their knives, And we're like, stop that, right? So they came out with this Pry Bar. It's literally what it's called, the Pry Bar. Made out of 6AL4V titanium, super lightweight, just to get in, to open up things. You can wedge it in, use a pen or something to get more torque. But this is MSRP $27, so it's like it's gonna be something you can add on to your everyday carry keychain.
Fits in the pocket well too, yeah.
Super easy. This is the Dart, the D-Art right here. This thing is wicked.
Look at that.
A lot of people have been really enjoying thinking about how they're going to conceal this. Wear it as a neck knife, keep it on your keychain. Super utilitarian, has great jimping on here. It's going to lock in. I believe this is D2 steel on this one. And oh my gosh, I mean, this thing is just fun. It has a ambidextrous pocket clip, or excuse me, sheath.
Got a nice little stonewash to it too.
Stonewash. It's also coming out in black as well, which that's personally my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, the one that I am most excited for is our collaboration with Tony Sentiment. You may have known him from Real World Tactical. He's also on Call of Duty, so you probably played around with him. This right here is the Orthrus. This is a combat tactical fixed blade that Tony designed as a karambit. He came to us, he's like, I want a karambit, but I also want a straight fixed blade. And we're like, what? That's never been done. He goes, I know, let's do it.
Nice.
So this has a cool feature. Besides the awesome ring that has been designed very ergonomically to fit in, I really like the work he did on this, that it just locks into place. Skull crusher. What's cool about this is when you press this button, it actually turns into a straight locking fixed blade that locks into place, which is just insanely cool. So you have double edge on the backside, which fits into different bones and ligament structures to tear those apart for self-protection. It looks like a shark took a bite out of it. I mean, this thing's wicked. Personally, I love it. If you want to pan up here.
Yeah, what's the locking mechanism like?
It's going to be a button lock. Tony's tested it out on 2x4s, just breaking into them. He's not a weak guy, so it's been really reliable for us. It's just perfect. The way that you can twist it and spin it, it's just going to be an excellent way to get that in there. It comes with the Kydex sheath and has a Civivi lock on there for your belt. So again, we're going to have a couple more offerings coming out throughout the year, a couple different surprises here and there, but these are certainly the ones we're most excited for. So
right on. Well,
thank you guys for spending some time. Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Man. I appreciate you guys a lot. Happy SHOT Show, guys.